investors have sold shares for 20 straight sessions. The stock market also came under pressure on the currency. A strong dollar has also weighed on the won, while the yen remained near 160 per dollar, keeping regional currencies under stress. South Korean prosecutors said today they will take a strict stance against revenge for hire crimes. According to the Supreme Prosecutor's Office, all 27 offenders this year have been formally indicted, with 19 arrested during investigations. Of 6 cases that reached first trial rulings, 5 resulted in prison sentences and 1 in a fine. Prosecutors said they would seek detention from early stages and closely track accomplices and those behind the crimes. They also plan to confiscate illegal profits. Officials warned such crimes create a harmful system where violence can be outsourced for money. The government will also expand support for victims, including psychological care and protection. In local news, Busan Port Authority said today it will begin building a K-Maritime AI belt with the Busan IT Industry Promotion Agency. The project aims to drive AI transformation across the maritime sector and position Busan as a global hub. A strategy meeting was held last month to outline plans. The initiative will apply AI to ports, shipbuilding, defense, and culture. Key goals include a national master plan, pilot projects in 4 sectors, and an ecosystem covering talent, startups, and infrastructure. The authority will also explore AI use at Busan Port. The broader plan includes securing funding, fostering talent, and building industry partnerships. Busan City said today it will launch an online information platform during the BTS World Tour Arirang in Busan concerts on June 12th and 13th. The platform will be available through the city's official website and the Visit Busan tourism site. Users can easily switch between the two for tailored information. It will provide concert details, crowd safety tips, and locations of nearby hospitals and pharmacies. Transport updates, extended subway hours, parking, lockers, and lost items services will also be included. A complaint center will handle overcharging and other issues. Visitors can also access travel guides, event information, and digital brochures. Updates on tourist centers and night events will be provided. In international news, Xi Jinping will visit North Korea on June 8th and 9th at the invitation of Kim Jong-un, North Korean state media reported today. This marks his first trip to Pyongyang in about 7 years since his 2019 visit. The meeting comes about 9 months after Kim visited Beijing for a major event. The two leaders have met several times since Kim took power in 2011. And now for today's weather. It is currently 27 degrees Celsius. This afternoon will stay mostly clear. Early summer weather at seasonal levels will continue through the weekend. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Sweet Date with Yoonji Lee. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello, lovely sweeties. Happy Friday and welcome to Sweet Date. These days, when we walk into a convenience store, we don't just see snacks, lunch boxes, drinks, or instant noodles anymore. Now, we might also find those lip products, small skincare items, and quick beauty essentials. It feels a little surprising, but also kind of natural because sometimes beauty shopping doesn't have to be a big plan. Maybe you just need one small item on your way home, before school, before work, or before meeting someone. So today we're looking at how convenience stores are slowly becoming more than just places for quick food and drinks. They're turning into small, everyday beauty stops too. So now with that, shall we start today's sweet date together?
Make it man, 몸에 베이는 내일이 can 내일은 man 저거 속자장 투면 yeah So cheesy, greasy, freezy, breezy Baby 말 소리 다닐 때가 없어 more 하늘 높은 줄 모르고 살던 내게 이런 일이야 think I love you more than 내 자존심 그 잠긴 문치 넌내 불꽃이 잡혀 때론 바람이 자꾸 땅볼 바람 그보다 네 좀 Baby, baby, ready or not Baby, baby, make me feel so lit You ain't just girlfriend, girl, I'm with your okay, yeah. My heart's been a fire. Heart's been a fire. 왜 넌 갈팡질 날 헛갈려 해. 이것저것 주지 말고 say yes. Baby, 잠깐 stop. 내게 lady 너뿐이야. So hear me 매일매일 널 숨도 못 쉬고 불러 you. You're my earth, wind and fire. Earth, wind and fire. 왜 넌 갈팡질 날 헛갈려 해. 이것저것 주지 말고 say yes.
That was Earth, Wind, Fire by Boy Next Door. And the lyrics compare confusing feelings of love to the forces of nature, earth, wind, fire, and even unpredictable changes in the heart. And it's about liking someone so much that your emotions feel impossible to control, like the whole world is shifting around you. It's playful, dramatic, and very Boy Next Door. And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Friday afternoon, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheonggan, and Noksan areas. And I'm Yoonji. So I see some new sweeties checking in with us. We have Humanity Recharge name saying, hello, Yoonji, Sweet Date team, TGIF. TGIF to you. Wow, the week's been really somehow fast for me, right? Because I guess we had a holiday on Wednesday, right? Also, we have Benny Ning checking in saying, hola, Yoonji and all. Hello, Benny. Welcome to the show. As well as Kai Nim saying, 안녕하세요, Yoonji and everyone. Hello, Kai Nim. Also, Jung 이상구님 is saying 반갑습니다. Eugene's is saying hello. And Humanity Recharge name is saying love that cute drawing on the table. Ooh, the one that I drew, right? On the whiteboard, yes. I'm trying to think of a new design that I should draw for next week. If you guys could give me some ideas, that would be great. I would love to draw it for you guys. But some characters are easy to draw, but for other stuff, it's really hard. One time I remember showing it to 국장님 here at the studio at BFM. And she was like, oh, it looks like my niece or nephew's drawing. Yeah, so I was like, oh, thank you. Also, we have Sangmin checking in, saying hello. Yes, so welcome, guys. Thank you all for checking in on this Friday afternoon. And earlier today, we talked about how convenience stores are no longer just places for a quick snack or drink. And now they're slowly adding small, affordable beauty items to the shelves. And that tells us something interesting about how shopping habits are changing nowadays. People want products that are easy to try, easy to carry, and easy on the wallet. Especially for younger customers out there, a small beauty item that costs less and feels less risky can be much more attractive than buying a full-size product right away. And for convenience stores, beauty is becoming more than just another product category. And it's a way to make people stay a little longer, look around a little more, and maybe discover something they didn't expect to buy. So on that note, we're going to jump into today's question of the day. Ready, guys? What product would you love to find at a convenience store? So this is easy question for you. What product would you love to find at a convenience store? 편의점에서 팔았으면 하는 상품은 무엇인가요? You name it. Everything's just in there, right? But I'm sure that while you guys were traveling, have you found yourself scrambling to find something late at night? What was the item? So we're going to get subtitles soon. But what product would you love to find at a convenience store? Is it that, blow dryers that you guys needed at the moment? Or maybe, for me, when I was traveling, I sometimes forgot to bring those voltage converter. I know in Korea, we use 220 volt, but in US or other countries like Japan, mostly they use 110 volts, right? So, did you need that? And sometimes you're thinking, oh man, I can't find anything, right? So, something like that. And these days, I've tried to look up some pictures in actual convenience stores, whether they sell cosmetic products or not, but they actually did, right? For some convenience stores, they had lip oil, sheet mask, blushers, right? I thought that was interesting. So yeah, what would be a product that you guys would love to find at a convenience store? So send in your creative answers. And you can join us anytime by texting pound 9050, that's 샵 9050, and each message costs 101. Kakao Talk is open too, so send in your message there by adding us as a friend by searching BEFM or 부산영어방송. And if you'd like a peek inside the studio, we're live on YouTube. So type in the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송, hit the live stream button and come say hello there. So with that, we're going to move into the next part of the show right away. Now it's time for Kpop Dispatch, and this is where we listen in on the latest releases and talk about what makes them stand out in K-pop world. First song that we have for you is 환절기 by N.Flying. And the title itself is interesting because it's not just about the weather changing here. It also feels like a song about those in-between moments in life when something is ending, something new is starting, and your heart hasn't fully caught up yet. And the group N.Flying recently returned with this new digital single following the renewed attention their music has been receiving. And this track brings out their emotional band sound once again. And next up we have Baby Flower by Triple S. And this song is part of their new full group project and it carries a bright but comforting message for young people going through growing pains. And the image of a baby flower is really sweet. Something still young, still delicate, but slowly learning how to bloom. And the lyrics here talk about pain, tears, falling down, and still finding the strength to rise again, which gives the song a hopeful energy rather than just a cute feeling. So on that note, we're going to go enjoy these two tracks in a row. Here are 환절기 by N.Flying and Baby Flower by 트리플에스.
아침부터 기침이 나네 내 기분은 좀 나아지려나 다를 것 없는 오늘 하루야 딱 한 가지 내 옆에 네가 없단 말이야 건조한 이 공기가 내 마음과 같아 부서지다 갈라져 버렸다 피가 나네 저조한 맘에 아프려 하네 찼던 맘을 그걸 채워 맘대로 모든 건 안 된 뜻대로 차라리 날려보내려 해요 건조한 이 화면도 난 것 같아 부서지다 갈라져버렸다 상처, 고난, 또 눈물 그래 고개를 들어 We still here 아무 일 없던 것처럼 비들 속에 나를 숨긴 채 행복한 것처럼 어떤 따윈 감춘 채 하늘
just listened to 환절기 by N.Flying and Baby Flower by Triple-S. All right, so with that, we're going to get into today's question of the day once again, guys. What product would you love to find at a convenience store? 편의점에서 팔았으면 하는 상품은 무엇인가요? I'm sure we've all had that, oh no, I'm out of this kind of moment, right? While we're in the bathroom or maybe while you're cooking, you notice that you're missing some kind of condiments, right? But what's your most desperate convenience store run you've ever made? But maybe you couldn't find it in your nearest convenience store. So that's our question for today, guys. So text us anytime at pound 9050. That's 샵 9050. Each text costs 101. You can message us for free on Kakao Talk as well. So search BEFM or 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend and you can send in your messages there. And we're also live on YouTube. So type in the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송. Jump into the live stream and come hang out with us in the chat room. And I've been getting lots of compliments today about my look. Thank you, guys. We have May Love님 saying, hello, Yunji. Hello, May Love님. Welcome to the show. As well as Jinli-님 saying, hi, Yunji. Happy Friday. And to the text topic, we have Benny saying, I think sandwiches and fried bread. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, I mean, like if you walk into the convenience store, you can find many types of sandwiches nowadays, right? Like even the cream, strawberry cream kind of bread. I thought that was really good. Yes, and also Kaini is saying, I'd say lottery because yesterday I went to a convenience store and bought some World Cup lottery tickets. Cool. I picked South Korea to win. Oh, shouldn't you pick China, your home country? No? Okay. Nobody was there, right? So it's your pick. All right. But anyway, that's so sweet of you. I'm sure that you have like a Korean gene inside of you. Yes, but in Korea, I don't know about lottery. Do they sell those? I'm not sure. I got to check with people about this. Also, Travis is saying, hi, Yunji, guys. I love your outfit today. Oh, thank you so much. I try to dress up because it's Friday, right? I just wanted to give you guys the Friday vibe. I don't know what that is, though. Sangyunyu is also saying, hi, Yunji. Style change. Cool. Thank you. I want to know your answers to today's question of the day, guys. We have PK님 checking in as well, saying, hi, Yunji. Hello, PK님. Welcome to the show. So guys, today we have a guest because it's Friday. That makes the studio feel a little brighter, right? And it's almost to the weekend. So without further ado, let's bring Jeff in. It's weekend house time, and for this we have Jeff here. Hello.
Hello there, puffy shoulders.
Oh, you like my puffy shoulders?
You looking puffy? Do you have a date today? I mean, usually when people dress up like this, it means they either have plans or...
I have sweet date with our listeners.
Okay.
Gotcha. So what's up with you?
Not a whole lot. Warm day, busy week.
Busy week.
Yeah, the usual.
When are you not busy?
Never.
Never? But I want to get your take on today's question of the day. What kind of products would you love to find at a convenience store?
Okay, so when I heard this question on the drive-in, the first thing that automatically came to my mind is, now again, you know me, and your regular listeners know me enough that you know I talk about Thailand way too much.
That's okay.
So, the convenience stores in Korea are good, but Thailand are on a whole different level.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How?
So they actually basically have, I mean, if you've ever been to Thailand, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but they basically have one chain and they are everywhere.
Oh.
Everywhere. Like there can be one here, one there, one there, and they're all packed. Like all the time, they're busy all day. Like
why?
Even if you look on like TikTok or whatever like that, you'll see like so many posts about the convenience stores there. From the food they sell to like even the door chime when you walk in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole thing.
Oh, seriously?
About the convenience store there.
I wonder what's the charm.
There's so much stuff there. And like their food that they sell, much better offerings than here. They sell coffee. They sell like the big thing there is the toasties.
Wow.
And they're like, what would it
That's
be like?
another
2,000 baht, maybe not baht. Why am I thinking baht? 2,001. But there's so many videos just about these toasties and like people flying back to Thailand just to buy these toasties.
Seriously? Is it that
and all
good?
they are, they're okay. I mean, they're like. You just buy them, you give them to the person behind the counter, and then they toast them for you, put them in a bag, and give them back. And you can
That's
also buy a coffee right there. So, I mean, they don't have one, like here you have one person working. They have like 3 or 4
Oh, they
working
must
there.
need that much.
Because they're that busy, and there's like so many. They're everywhere, and they're always packed.
I've saw that like in Taiwan, like they even sell those train tickets there. Do they do that in Thailand?
I don't know if they sell train tickets, but I mean, you can buy everything from SIM cards to like, people do banking there. Like they send money back to wherever they're sending it to. But you can do so many things
that's
there.
a whole new
But the
world.
choices there, like I said, just way out. I mean, like I said, Korean convenience stores are quite good.
It is.
But like even Japan has like they're famous for some of the foods that they have, like the bento boxes and things like that. Thailand's on a different level.
They even have a chef in Japan, like convenience stores.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I thought we could have those in Korea too, right? Well, anyway, thank you for introducing a new culture to us. So if you guys are in Thailand, this is happening. So you guys should definitely check out the convenience store.
If anybody, if any of the listeners have ever been to Thailand, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I've traveled to Thailand once, but I don't remember.
If it was too long ago, you probably won't remember. But if you're a person like me who goes often and spends a lot of time there, like I said, it's a whole thing.
Interesting. Ooh, all right. So anyway.
Like you go 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh,
That's
seriously?
Yeah, some people do. Yeah, it's crazy. You're always like, oh, I need this. Okay, I'll just go into that store. All the time.
That's awesome. All right. So anyway, today for our weekend house, we have a topic that we're going to be talking about. So I think, one small thing can kind of change the direction of our life, and it's kind of related to this, right?
Right. So today's topic we're going to talk about are the accidental decisions that changed our lives.
Is there a reason why you picked this topic today?
No, I just wanted to try something a little different because we've talked a lot about in the last few weeks about like expat life and things like that. But we don't actually think about the decisions that actually led us to where we are now.
Oh, I
Like-
thought this was interesting.
Yeah, like so for example, like how did you end up in the US and how did you end up coming back here? Like what were we never really talked about what the reasons are
Yeah,
or
so
what
true.
possible accidental things that could have happened. Like for me, coming to Korea was an accident. Staying in Korea was an accident, but it based on the decisions that whatever
made.
life gave me.
Oh,
So we're going to talk about that.
that's why we're both here.
Yeah. I mean, that's what led me and you to be sitting here dressed the same.
Yeah.
The accidental decisions that changed our wardrobe life today.
So true. Right. So we're going to get into the topic, the accidental decisions that changed our lives. So get us started.
Okay, so most people think that life follows a fairly predictable path, whether it be school, your career, marriage, retirement, whatever. But if you look back, how many actually happened according to the plan that you had when you were younger?
Nothing.
Right, right?
Same for you too,
Of course. So like I said, I never would have expected
to be here.
to be sitting across
Gee.
Yoonji doing a radio show at some point.
Oh, so true, right? I guess, like there are some turning points in our lives, right?
Right. So, I mean, the turning points came from situations we never expected. So we can ask, like, is life mostly planning or is it mostly reacting to opportunities?
All right. So, I mean, what kind of things can we now think of when it comes to this topic?
Okay, so first let's look at jobs and maybe the job that changed everything. So again, everyone has a job story. Was this your dream?
Me?
Yeah.
Of being a radio host?
Yeah.
Not really. It wasn't in my plan, but
Right.
I
It just,
guess,
again, it kind of happened. So this could have been something that was just even a temporary thing. Maybe you needed money. But somehow, again, this job led to new opportunities, a new career. move to another city or country. So again, for many foreigners in Korea, the first teaching job completely changed the direction of their lives. Some people moved on to other stuff. Some people stayed. So again, did you ever have a job that changed everything?
Not necessarily, but I think like those little steps that I took in my life kind of swifted the way I think or see the life around me. If you know what I mean.
So how did you end up here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I have a question for you, Jeff. As a little Jeff, what did little Jeff want to be as a kid?
Little Jeff wanted to work in communications. So I'm kind of doing what I wanted to do. It took me a while to get to be able to do it. Because like I said, I was here for probably 12 years before I started getting into media.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I mean, but this goes into the next topic was how one conversation can change your future. And this is what happened to me.
Okay.
Because my friend who actually started the magazine that I own now, I happened to run into him as he was passing out the first edition of the magazine when it was a print. And so I asked him, like, hey, do you need any help doing this? Because I noticed some mistakes and it was something I was interested in. And that's basically how that conversation changed everything that I do.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so again, just happened to run into the right person sometimes. Again, it could be like from a networking event or somehow you sat next to somebody on a plane. You never know. Like
you never know.
Meeting somebody, I mean, could be how you, like, maybe you met your mentor, your spouse, or whatever, but just random meetings of people can really sometimes change your life.
Right. And if you guys can relate to this, like, I mean, you guys met someone.
Can.
Yeah, everyone can. If you ran into this person and that person became your spouse, or maybe, you know, that person changed your life, please feel free to send in your answers.
Right. And that's why I think this is an interesting topic, is because it's something we don't really talk about a lot.
Yeah,
but like
so true.
Getting back into like, how did this happen? Like, how did you end up sitting in this chair? How did I end up sitting in this chair?
How did I end up marrying this person? That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, that's a whole different.
Yes, but
that's a whole different conversation.
I mean, that one conversation can change your future. But what would be another piece of the puzzle that can be related to this?
The power of saying yes. So, for example, many life-changing experiences begin with a simple yes. Now, this could be anything from like a trip, a job offer, a move, a hobby, a volunteer opportunity. Again, most people don't know when we say yes, where these decisions will lead, but we'll only kind of see their importance years later.
So true, right. So I'm guessing that when you were offered a job here in Korea, you said yes, right?
Of course.
That's what brought you here.
Right. And so, like, again, just that one yes, replying to an ad that I saw about coming to Korea has changed the entire course of my life.
But did you ever in your life like regretted coming to Korea?
No.
No? Not once?
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because, like I said, everything in my life has changed. Now, again, I gave up my friends, my family, my comfort zone of everything that I grew up with in the first, 20-something years of my life that I lived at home. But the things that I've done, the things that I've learned, the things that, like, that I've experienced ever since moving here, I'll never regret coming here. I've always said that. Whether I like it or not like it or whatever, that's just part of growing. But the whole experience of like actually moving overseas and like meeting so many people from around the world, doing so many different kind of jobs and traveling, things like that.
You can't replace that.
I look at it from the point of the first part, let's say the first chapter of my life was growing up in my home country with my family and friends there. The second part of my chapter of my life was moving overseas.
Wow.
So again, just by saying yes, a lot of, now again, it's not for everybody. Moving overseas and staying overseas is quite difficult because again, you give up everything. Like when you were in the U.S., like you gave away your whole comfort zone. You said you didn't know English. Your family, your friends,
right?
Everything that was like normal and comfortable for you. Gave it all up for something different. So.
Right. Right. I'm sure this must have been really challenging for him, especially like to be here in Korea 20 years ago.
Longer than that.
Longer than that.
Yeah, when it was a very different situation.
Yeah, it didn't look like nowadays, right? At
Right.
all. So, wow. Woo.
Thank
High
you.
five for you. All right. Now, moving on to our next one. We don't just grow from taking those offers and job offer or opportunities. We grow from the struggles or maybe the setbacks too, right?
Right. So not every decision works out. And again, not every decision becomes a success story. Sometimes we take the wrong job, move to the wrong city, start the wrong business. But again, the important thing to do is to take those experiences and to learn from them. Because you learn a lot of valuable things. I mean, you learn a lot of
True.
things about yourself. And again, sometimes knowing what doesn't work is just as important knowing what does.
Yeah.
So again,
We learn from those.
learn from your mistakes.
right,
And
and
you realize, like, don't do it again. Or you keep making the same mistakes.
Right.
And again, people do that. But
This is when we grow up, right?
right, that's what makes you grow. And that's what makes you
Right.
stronger.
Right. Now, what else would you add to the life-changing decision list?
Okay, so again, moving abroad is usually one big accidental decision. So again, a lot of foreigners don't arrive in Korea planning to stay for decades. So again, many plan for 1 year, 2 years. Again, then your career develops, your relationships develop, life develops, and before you know it, one temporary decision becomes a major chapter of your life. I can really relate to this one.
How long did you say you were planning on coming to Korea for?
1 year,
1 year. But then that extended to...
29.
Oh. Well, after that 1 year, was there like something going on?
Yeah, I've told you the story before. Like I told you, I applied for one job and I said if I got it, I would stay. And I got the job. So
So that
I stayed.
extended to 29
Right.
years. Okay. All right. Now, looking back on everything that we talked about, what conclusion can we draw from all of this?
Okay, so the biggest moments that maybe didn't feel big. So again, this is kind of an interesting part. So like the moments that changed our lives usually didn't feel important at the time. Like I said, could be just another day, another conversation, another opportunity. But there was no sign saying like this is going to change your future.
Right.
But then it does.
It does, right? So I guess like as we look back on the path that we've all taken, what are some good questions that we should ask ourselves?
Okay, so let's look at different turning points. Maybe that didn't feel important like when they happened. What would you say is something that was a turning point for you?
I gotta say, moving to the States. When I was in second grade in elementary school, I had to, as you said earlier, I had to leave my friends, all my family members here in Korea. So that was like one decision that kind of turned my life around. But I mean, it can be turning out for good, right?
Right, of course. Do you ever regret going to the U.S.?
No, never.
Do you ever-
Because that's related to what I'm doing
Do you
right
ever
now.
regret coming back?
Maybe on the spot. Yes, but not really. I'm very satisfied with what I have, and I think I learned how to be content with what I have. But what about for you?
No, I mean, I'm
What would be your life turning point?
coming here, definitely. Yeah, leaving everything behind and moving to Korea has completely changed the way I grew up. Like I said, it's honestly weird now when I go back home. Like I love to go home to see my family and friends, but it's not the same anymore. I don't feel like
You belong there?
I belong there.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, just because like when I go there, I mean, people are talking about their daily lives and I'm not part of the conversation because I don't understand any of it. They aren't interested in my stories because they can't relate to what I'm talking about. So it's kind of weird. Like maybe this is the same. I know this with a lot of even like Koreans when I talk to them, the ones like you who have lived abroad. When they come back here and they try to talk to their friends about it, nobody's interested.
So true.
And it's with everybody.
So
Again,
true.
it's not just a Korea thing. It's everywhere. Nobody wants to
Right.
hear about your stories overseas. You're not really interested in people's lives back home anymore because they're non-relatable. And it's,
Right.
again, when you're talking about, oh, I went to Taiwan, I've been to Hong Kong, I did this, I did that. But they're still talking about the same things that they did 10 years ago, you know.
So true.
Their lives haven't really progressed as much. Maybe in different ways they have, but it's still a localized thing. Whereas you've seen so many new things by traveling and meeting people from all over the world.
Right. But the good side about this is that since we have experienced multicultural stuff, we can easily like empathize with others with different backgrounds.
Right.
Right.
Right. But like I said, like when you talk to people that you grew up with who haven't really traveled as much, it's hard to kind of relate to them anymore,
right.
especially the older you get. I mean, they'll still be my friends forever. You know what I mean? But
right.
I have more in common with someone like you rather than the people I grew up with. Because now we can have conversations like,
Right.
oh, what did you do when you were in Hong Kong? What was it like when you were in Japan? If I asked that to my friends back home, they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We can't have a conversation about it. But for me, that's an interesting topic rather than talking about, well, let's talk about what's going on with my job in my compound. Like, not interesting.
I see what you mean, right. So I guess we have to ask this question to ourselves. What's one decision that seemed small at the time, but ended up changing the course of our lives, right?
Right.
Okay.
I think this could be a good topic for the listeners.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be quite a few responses.
So true. Right. I can't say every moment was easy for all of us, right? But I mean, those little choices and experiences shaped us little by little. So I'm sure it's the same for you too. So feel free to send in your stories, guys. And we're going to go hit pause right here. We're going to take a song break. And here is 마음 따라 뛰는 건 멋지지 않아 by 투어스.
거칠어진 숨이 자꾸 뛰는 심장이 하고 싶은 걸 따라가자 외치는 거야 더 이상 망설이기 싫은 날 준비하고서 이제 1, 2, 3 countdown 가능할 것 같은 괜히 그런 날 있잖아 오늘이 마치 달라라 사점이야 들풍기고 아무 노래 play 하필 날씨마저 groovy해 하늘 위로 손을 high five 기나긴 기다림이 늘 지루해서 난 이제 yeah 내일 두근대고 있잖아 이유도 모를 changes 그것마저도 난 좋아 숨이 자꾸 뛰는 심장이 하고 싶은 걸 따라가자 외치는 거야 더 이상 망설이기 싫은 날 준비하고서 Now 1, 2, 3 countdown 기각해 메시지 위로 fresh 시간 가는 건 모른 채 밤을 새 누구도 장담 못해 맘 가는 대로 눈 잘라 let's get it right 전일의 그 눈사 따위 쏟아진 이해로 waste walk straight no diggity 왠지 그 행운이 내 편인 듯해 기나긴 기다릴까 늘 지루하던 나를 kickstart yeah 내일 두근대고 있잖아 이유도 모를 changes 그것마저도 난 좋아 거칠어진 숨이 자꾸 뛰는 심장이 하고 싶은 걸 따라가자 외치는 거야 더 이상 망설이기 싫은 날 준비하고서 Now 1, 2, 3 countdown La 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 이제서야 나 알게 됐어 맘이 외치는 Now 1, 2, 3 countdown
That was 마음 따라 뛰는 건 멋지지 않아 by 투어스. Hope you guys enjoy the song. And we are in the middle of our Friday segment, Weekend Haps, with Jeff here in the studio. Right, so Jeff, before we get into it, I have a message that I want to read out to you guys. We have Travis sings 해옹지마, which means an idiom of Korea. A seemingly bad event may turn out to be good, and seemingly good event may turn out to be bad in a disguised blessing. We live in an unpredictable life, and things will get better, Yoonji. And guys, 라고 보내주셨어요. He sent in this message. That's so sweet.
That's very true.
Right. And we have a message about convenience stores from 상윤님 saying, I like one of the chain brands in Thailand, like Jeff, but I personally prefer the food options in Korea. Korean stores have more zero soda and protein drinks, while Thai ones have more sweet drinks like milk teas.
I love milk tea.
I
Thai
do
tea is
too,
so good.
right? Do they actually make it
Yes.
in the store? Oh, that's awesome, right? And Travis is saying it would be great if there were a variety selection of emergency medicines available. When the pharmacies were closed, the current selection was limited. Oh, this happened to me in Japan. I had a headache, so I went into the convenience store and asked for it, but then they said, oh no, we don't have it. So
Yeah, because it's very highly regulated.
so that put me in a pickle.
In a pickle.
Yes.
Wow.
But anyway, yes, I guess there are some pros and cons to Korean convenience stores as well as, the stores around the world. But
Yeah. I prefer the food. I mean, I don't like the... I'm not a fan of the zero sugar things. I know it's a big thing, but
I'm a big fan.
I'm not. To me,
you
it's
just drink the
zero,
regular one?
zero taste.
Oh, zero taste? Do you
Yeah,
just have the
zero
regular
sugar
ones?
means zero sugar means to me it just means zero taste.
Oh.
But the food options that the ones in Thailand. Is it Sangyun? Sorry, disagree.
That's okay. We can voice our
We'll
opinion here.
disagree. I'll disagree on that one.
But 상윤님, I personally love zero drinks, right?
No, I meant the food
Oh,
choices.
the food. I see. All right. Maybe it's more of his style, right?
Right.
Okay. So anyway, we're going to get into the news happening in and around Busan. So get us started on the first one.
Okay, so we're actually going to go out of Busan and go into Changwon.
Ooh.
So, the marine drama set in Changwon's Gusanmyeon is enjoying renewed popularity after a major renovation, which has attracted more than 120,000 visitors so far this year, and reestablishing it itself as one of the city's top tourist destinations. So, if you've ever been to Changwon, have you been to Changwon before? Of course you haven't.
What?
You haven't been anywhere.
No, I think I passed by. Okay.
So, Changwon, it's a cool city if you've ever been there, but they did a big upgrade in December 2025. They installed new photo zones aimed at improving visitor experience, and they improved the facilities and environmental enhancements. So it's actually becoming quite a popular place. And it gets about 1,100 visitors each weekend day. So online, the attraction has been described as a must-visit destination and a hidden gem packed with visitors every weekend. So this is popular with families, couples, younger travelers, especially on weekends and holidays. So one of the biggest draws is the scenic combination of the South Sea coastline and the recreated Gaia-era village, which has become a really popular backdrop for photography and social media content. So again, there's been a lot of photos and videos shared online. If you're online, you can see a lot of these things. And again, it's also one of Korea's best-known historical drama filming locations.
Yes. Tell us what those are.
So, it's hosted productions including NBC's Kim Soo-ro, Mr. Sunshine, Empress Ki, Alchemy of Souls, The Tale of Lady Ok, and River Where the Moon Rises. 76 film and television products.
Wow, that's amazing.
Productions have been
and
done there.
plus 6 flying dragons, which is 용룡이 나르샤, if you guys know what I mean.
Right. So again,
Right.
it's a lot of the streaming platforms, production teams are starting to inquire about doing stuff there. So it's quite an interesting place.
Wow. And inside, guys, I know that PD님 has put up a picture of that location, but I mean, Kaya era markets and architecture is still there, so you guys can definitely enjoy the step back in time a little as you visit there.
So
Right.
yeah, I mean, look at the backdrop there. If you're on YouTube and you can see the photo, looks really nice.
That is right. You can enjoy the view and also the era at that time.
Right.
All right. So now with that, we're gonna go into the events happening here.
Okay, so this weekend, let's check what's going on. Music-wise, Dmitry Pinchuk and Kim Dae-hoon, saxophone duo recital tomorrow at the Busan Cultural Center at 7. Your first song of the day was?
First song of the day
That you played
Earth,
today?
Wind, Fire.
By?
Boy Next Door.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you
No?
actually... Well, I just remember you talked about N.Flying.
Oh, N.Flying. Oh, 환절기. Yes.
Okay, so they're performing tomorrow and Sunday at Awesome Stage at Bexco Auditorium. Events-wise, still the sandcastles are up. The International Dance Festival is underway until the 7th at the Cinema Center and Citywide. So this year's festival features 60 performances by 44 dance companies from 13 countries. Also at the Cinema Center is World Cinema 23.
Wow.
With 22 screenings over a month-long event. Tonight and tomorrow, as part of the dance festival, is the Quebec Contemporary Dance and Contemporary Ballet performance. This is going on at the Cinema Center. Busan Port Village got underway yesterday.
Wow.
So again, we have the 3 weekends. We talked about this last week. That's going on through the 21st, Thursday through Sunday. This looks interesting for Yoonji, the Korea Reptile Forum going on at Bexco Saturday and Sunday. You go play with the snakes and the lizards and stuff.
No, thank you.
Well, then they also have the Dream Baby Fair, so you can go for babies and reptiles at the same time. They also have the Busan Sports, Leisure, and Golf Industry Expo, plus the Furniture and Interior Expo, also going on at Bexco. We have the Culture Camping still going on at Milak Park, and then sports-wise, Hanwha is in town against the Giants, and the iPark play their only game of the month tonight.
Wow.
Because of the World Cup versus Asan, and they're still leading the league.
And speaking of events, like I know that last week you said we had like a golfing event, right? How did that end?
That was one of the best events I've been to in Busan in my time of covering events. It was a lot of fun.
The other day, like Andrew and I were talking about this, and he was like, Jeff, I ran into Jeff for several days, right?
Andrew? Yeah, because we go out there together and we cover the thing. So we're usually texting and meeting up because we'll go eat lunch together. And then we did a walk around of the place.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like I said, remember I showed you the video last week of Andrew missing all of the of the shots, trying to kick the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
But no, it was one of the best events.
And I was like telling Andrew how Jeff was talking about the food there, and he seemed to enjoy it, and he was like, haha, right?
Yeah. We always have, it's funny, we have a comparison of, like, because we'll go to a lot of the same events, and we always compare the buffets that they put out. And we can usually tell who caters them, just like by the what they're offering and what the taste is. I can tell which place has catered
Michelin,
it
for sure.
This is how this is how like me and Andrew can kind of do the same, like I know who catered this.
Whoa.
It was this place. He's like, I bet you it was.
Wow.
And it was. Yeah, we know. We've been to that many events that with like catered food and whatever. So I know where it comes from.
Wow, that's awesome. But anyway, Jeff, thank you so much for sharing all the events and news happening and for a fun topic. And we've been getting lots of messages about this, but since we're out of time, we don't get to read it while you're here. But anyway, enjoy your weekend. Hope you get less work.
There will be a lot of work, but it's okay.
Okay, but stay healthy, and we'll see you next week.
All right, have a great weekend, everyone.
Okay. That brings us to the end of First Hour, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed it and stay with us. And here's the song Fiction by Beast.
아직 난 널 잊지 못하고 모든 걸 다 믿지 못하고 이렇게 널 보내지 못하고 오늘도 다시 만들어 볼게 우리 이야기 끝나지 않게 아주 기나긴 살갗을 밟고 스며드는 상실감은 잠시 묻어들게 새로 써내려가 시작은 행복하게 웃고 있는 너와 나 네가 날 떠나지 못하게 배경은 출구가 없는 좁은 방 안에 아무렇지 않게 내게 키스하고 달콤한 너의 곁을 떠나가질 못해 우린 끝이라는 건 없어 이렇게 난 Fiction 잊지 못하고 Fiction 내 가슴 속에 끝나지 않은 이야기를 쓰고 있어 널 사랑해 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 이세 그 잠에서 내려가 무뎌진 배 눈물로 얼룩진 나의 그 종류 위로 행복할 수도 슬플 수도 없어 이야기는 지금 난 너무나도 행복한 생각에 이야기를 쓰지만 모든 게 바람일 뿐이라고 여전히 날 행복한 걸
It was the right decision. From the moment I arrived to Busan, I felt very welcome, and as if I was a Busan Saram already. Busan Saram, my God! There is so much going on in this dynamic city that it is so easy to get involved in one of the many activities to promote cultural exchange in Busan. I firmly believe that the greatness of a city lies within its people, which is what makes Busan the greatest city to live in. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
지금 방송 광고라는 부메랑을 던져보세요. 소비자를 향해 정확히 날아가는 광고, 힘차게 돌아가는 경제. 부메랑처럼 다시 기업의 이익으로 되돌아오니까요. 방송 광고, 경제에 큰 힘이 됩니다. 부산 방송광고발전협의회.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
That was 빌려온 고양이 Do the Dance by Islet. And the song has that fun contrast between a shy title and a confident beat. And it feels like the moment when you're a little nervous at first, but the music pulls you out of your shell before you even notice. It's soft, cute, but still full of that movement. A very playful track from the group Islet. And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Friday afternoon. TGIF, everyone. And welcome to Sweet Date. Well, you're tuned to BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas. And I'm Yunji. So coming up in part 2 of today's Sweet Date, we're going to begin with bite-sized banter, where everyday topics become light, fun conversation with Andrew's little skits. Then we're going to slide into Screen Bites, picking up useful English from movies and dramas. And later, Flashback will bring back Korean dance hits from the 90s and 2000s to keep the mood up today. But first, let's check out today's question of the day one more time, which is, what product would you love to find at a convenience store? 편의점에서 팔았으면 하는 상품은 무엇인가요? So I'm sure a lot of you have a product that you want to see in convenience stores, right? Maybe like the menus there, they sell at the convenience stores. I mean, there's hot dogs, corn dogs, all kinds of stuff there, right? Even instant noodles, when you think about it. Like, I think it's been about not that long since that instant noodle machine came out, right? It's called like 한강라면, right? But since the invention of that, I mean, you can boil your instant noodles at convenience stores. I thought that was interesting. So send in your answers, guys. Text us at pound 9050, that's 샵 9050. Each message costs 101. Also, for free options, we have 2 ways you can reach us. Kakao Talk. So search BEFM or 부산영어방송, add us as a friend, and you can say hello there. And if you like to peek inside the studio, we're live on YouTube as well. So search the same name. Come join in the live stream and hang out with us in the chat room. All right, so we have Sang-Yun-nim saying for the question of the day, I think Korean convenience stores are perfect as they have almost everything. Since summer is approaching, I'd like more stores offer outside tables where I can sip a can of beer with snacks and put a little beer emoji there. Yeah, I mean, it's such a nice day, right? So on a day like this, just having a sip of beer with, little snacks. I know that we've been talking about snacks the other day. That sounds really good. Also, we have May Love Neem saying it's not exactly a product, but I wish they had a phone charging service. Sometimes I forget to bring my charger or fully charge my phone. It'd be really convenient. Oh, right, for sure. There are some phone charging services like at the subway stations or like on the street, I think, right? But sometimes it's really hard to use it because there's like a system that you gotta log into or something. But I'm sure like for elderlies, it's really difficult to use it, right? So I wish we had those here. Thank you for your answer. Also, we have 만학도 영어님 checking in saying hello. When I think about the unexpected choices that have shaped my life, I realize that 2 of the factors Jeff talked about resonate with me. And one was a single moment from someone else, and the other was saying yes to an opportunity. So these were 2 things that we talked about during our weekend Haps, right? And she said, I began volunteering because of a remark made by one of my husband's senior colleagues. Anyone who has received a university education has a responsibility to give it back to the society. Then while I was volunteering, the director of the center asked me, could you teach English to our senior participants? And without knowing where it could lead, I said yes. And that one small decision turned into a life-changing opportunity. And I have now been teaching English to seniors for 11 years. Wow, that's amazing. Seriously, doing something, for the elderly for that long or for anyone, right? That's just amazing. Wow. Thank you for sharing your story. I mean, like just saying yes to something can definitely change your life, right? But we should always remember that we should cherish the moments, right? And yeah, don't let the time just slide by, right? And also we have Drift Monkey님 saying, 늦었어요. 오늘의 옷 너무 예뻐. 머리 스타일도 좋다. It's Friday. Is it like the Friday compliment from you, Drift Monkey님? Thank you so much. Yes, I try to give out the Friday happiness vibe for you guys. Hope you guys like it. And he's saying, what to drawing? I hear the scribbling. Oh, I was gonna draw, but then today, I wasn't in the mood. So I decided not to draw anything. But if you guys have any ideas for our whiteboard here in the studio for next week, give us some ideas on the chat room, okay? Also, we have Siwon Dunim saying, I wish convenience stores sold instant jjajangmyeon too. Oh, Chinese restaurants are usually closed late at night. Oh, so true, right? But the places near my areas, I think they close like late at night, but I think it's just till like 10 p.m., right? So yeah, having jjajangmyeon places, I would always sit in the convenience stores if they were to sell it overnight. Oh man, sounds really good. And one thing that just popped into my mind was one of the Slurpees. I don't think they sell it here in Korea. Well, they do, right? At some 문방구's out there. But it's like a slushy, right? And they had like a blue raspberry kind where it makes your tongue kind of bluish color. But that used to be my favorite. I wish they had those here in Korea. And even in Japan, like they sell ice cream cones where the employee kind of brings out like the ice cream. I think they just squeeze it out of the machine and then they just hand it to you in that area. So I thought that was really neat. And I wish they had those here in Korea. But anyway, I am very happy that we have such a great system here in Korea, right? So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your participation and your messages. And we're going to go take a song break. And here is 웃는 거야 by 서영은.
쳐다보며 물었어 너 왜 그러니
Welcome back, everyone. It's Sized Banter, and on this Friday we have Andrew here.
I'm here.
Happy
I'm here
Friday.
every day, people. Tune in. Well, at least to me. I don't know about the rest of the show, but I'm just joking, sweeties. You need to stay for the entirety of the show.
He doesn't mean it.
Or enough so we get the ratings up.
So true. I can't believe the first week is already over. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Time
and
flies.
It's June, and I always at this time of year I'm like, Jiangma is right around the corner, and then how bad is it going to be this year? And there's like you always look. They always have that farmer's almanac, that predicts what's going to happen. They're like Nostradamus for like the weather, and it's like, oh, are they real this year? Am I going to be wearing my rubber boots for an entire month?
Do you have your rubber boots?
I don't have any rubber boots. I used to, and I think I lost them in a move or something.
When's your birthday?
December.
I'll try to give you your rubber boots, okay?
Early birthday presents. They help a lot.
It might look really cute on Andrew because he always has this wonderful socks.
Yeah.
You guys absolutely have to check them out. But he
I
has
would get like the knee-high ones.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know how like I know you've worn boots before and I've seen like the socks that are much
Yeah,
higher.
yeah.
I would do that.
With this sheep
Yeah.
drawing. That'd be awesome. All right, but today, yesterday we were kind of talking about how like internet connection used to
Yeah.
be like so different from
Yeah.
nowadays. Today we're going to be talking about smartphones.
And
So,
then the old phones. So this
Yeah.
is going to be great. I can't wait.
all right, so let's jump right into mini skit, okay?
Yo, Yoonji,
Hmm?
what time is the movie tonight?
I don't know. Let's check the newspaper.
Newspaper? That's so old school.
Okay, then wait. Let me call the theater.
Call with my voice?
Yes, Andrew. People used to dial the number
That
pad.
sounds terrifying.
At least nobody checked their phone every 10 seconds.
That part actually sounds beautiful, but scary.
Who knows? So with that funny skit, here goes today's question. What old habit do you miss from before smartphones? 스마트폰 이전 시절의 습관 중 여러분 그리운 것은 무엇인가요? I believe that the smartphones first came out when I was in China because I remember for the first semester I was there, nobody had smartphones. But
Yep.
then after they came back from Korea, everyone has smartphones.
Yeah, I was probably one of my first of my friends here in Korea who had the first Dang that was released here, the 3GS, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was released and I had it like the following week.
Oh.
And like, but it was also because I needed a new phone.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was perfect timing. It was expensive, don't get me wrong, but it was needed. So that was in 2009.
Oh yeah,
2009 was
Yeah.
like that was my first smartphone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But you had it the following week. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and I think there was like a couple of Korean brands and like a lot of them that don't even exist anymore that had phones that had screens on them. They were kind of smartphones, but they were more like a Palm Pilot, like something like that, right? So they were a little bit different, but they didn't like. When we think of like the messenger apps we use and stuff like that, I think that wasn't really full blown until like maybe 2011.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
there. It took a couple years.
Oh, so
Yeah.
true. But when they came with like a new technical device,
Yeah.
my roommate came with a new device and I was like giving her this envious look.
Yeah, and I had a couple of friends who
Yeah.
like they were like at first like, oh yeah, maybe, but then they were holding off from
yeah.
getting the smartphone.
Yeah.
And then they were like some of the last ones who still had like a flip phone or a
Oh,
slide
yeah.
phone. And we're just like, hey, old timer, you with your antique over there.
I would be the old timer there. Yes. But seriously, it was awesome. And since the invention of smartphones,
Yes.
younger generations nowadays describe smartphones not like this way.
It's a slab.
I know.
So funny.
I got a
It
culture
would
shock.
never be like, hey, call me.
Yeah.
They'd go, call me. Yeah.
Do your kids do that?
Ah,
You gotta try, okay?
I'll check when I go home
Okay.
today.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
I'll
right.
see because I'm curious. But I think because we've done like so many little like skits around the house or the
Yeah.
acting, I think they might do this,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Tell me how it goes, okay?
Yeah, because I'll just say like, "Hey, pretend you have a phone in your hand and call me."
Okay.
And I'm sure they probably will do this.
Maybe they'll diet like this.
Yeah, I
like
don't
the
know.
old way. Oh, yes. I'm sure younger generations don't
Yeah.
even know what this is.
But we're talking about habits that we
Yes.
used to have before smartphones. And actually, our skit, it's really funny. We used to have the movie line.
Oh.
In Canada. I think it was the same in the US. So you would call, I think in Canada, it used to be like Empire Theaters or something like
yeah,
that. And you would call and then you would hit your local number or like, it would be like, where are you? New Brunswick. What city? St. John. And then it would give you the listings for that specific cinema. And it'd be like, you know, Titanic, 9:20, 10:40,
Oh my
blah, blah, blah. And then it'd
Press
be
one, right?
Yeah, like, you know, which one, but you couldn't reserve tickets. It would just be like, it would tell you the times. And then you had to go and purchase them.
And if you buy the ticket, like first come, first serve.
First come, first serve.
right?
Like, but it was also, I think now you can actually choose your seat.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things that blew my mind when I came to Korea.
Oh,
that I could choose my
seriously?
seat. Because I was like, this is great. Like, I remember being in high school, going to like Fast and the Furious.
Oh, yeah.
And getting there like an hour before the movie in line. So you'd run in, get your seat, come back out and get your popcorn and stuff.
Oh, you would
Yeah.
save your seat first.
Yeah,
and
someone
then
would go in and be like, you'd have like 4 jackets. It'd be the middle of summer, no one wearing a jacket, but you bring them to put them on the chairs.
and Andrew kind of throwing him out.
Yeah,
like,
get out of here. That's my chair. Yeah.
whoa, okay, that's like a totally new world.
Or you see people come into the cinema and then they're like a couple on a date, but there's like only individual seats left. They have to sit apart from each other.
Oh, with
Loved
your
it.
lovers.
Loved it.
Oh man. But I mean, one of the greatest thing about like the invention of smartphones is that you don't have to memorize all the phone numbers anymore.
Yes.
If you actually think about your Grammy or your grandpa's generation, they used to remember. I don't know about
My
you.
generation.
Oh, even your
Oh,
generation.
100%.
Seriously?
Until like when I was in uni, I knew everybody's number.
Whoa, that's intense.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get
Like
there.
it was really up until I moved to Korea that I really didn't know many people's numbers.
Oh man.
I guess maybe the last couple of years of uni that I like because I had a phone, but you know, now if you're like, what numbers do you remember? I remember my house number in Canada. I don't remember my dad's cell phone number, my brother and my sister's phone number. I remember my house number. I remember, of course, my number and my wife's phone number. That is it. And I need to say, it took me a while to remember my wife's number.
Why?
And
is
she
it?
knew that as well.
Oh, because it was so complex.
No.
No?
I just didn't want to. Like,
didn't-
just because it's in my phone.
There's nothing like the love of
Yeah.
husband,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Yes, but not only fun phone numbers, guys. If you think about the GPS and navigation,
Huge.
right? Oh,
Do you know, this is one, I might get a little red in the face saying this, but I'm not the only one thinking it right now, is going to the bathroom.
going to the bathroom?
Like if you were going to the bathroom at a number 2 and you're going to be there for a while, I remember when I was a kid, you'd have like a newspaper or magazine, or you're reading the ingredients on the shampoo bottles and stuff like that. Like it's totally different. Totally different.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You could sit and read, right,
Yeah,
forever.
photos as well. Like I mean, that's a big one. You know, getting together when I was in high school, and you get duplicates, and then like you're sharing your photos with other people.
yeah,
was good.
definitely.
I'm trying to think of some other ones. I mean, games, obviously. Doom scrolling.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of that, but I mean, but old habits before would be like when you're on a road trip, you would, you know, maybe I would have my cassette player or CD player and listen to music, but I would always have I remember whenever I would go and get the bus to go from my hometown
Yeah.
to, or from my uni to my hometown, if I took like the inner city bus,
Oh, yeah?
I would always buy a magazine. Now, I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a magazine. You know what I mean? Like, or a newspaper. I still buy a newspaper from time to time because some of them things will be behind a paywall and you can't do it. And I think my dad actually might even still get the newspaper delivered to his house. Wow. Yeah. Which I remember the last time we were home, I was just sitting there like reading it, just trying to be like, oh, what's going on in the city? But that was me being like, oh, what's different, right? But, and then it's like, I asked my dad one day, I was like, you know, why do you keep this? He's like, the obituaries. It's like the people dying. Because you would see who died.
Maybe you want to see yourself in these.
Or it's like you're getting to that age where a lot of your friends might be passing away, or it might have been a friend from high school and you see their obituary. But if you're getting the newspaper regularly, you would check it. Whereas if you had to go on the net, be like, go to this funeral home, see who's there. Oh, that seems like a lot of work. I don't know. Yeah.
I remember going through Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
Try to find Stephanie.
Yeah.
Stephanie's phone number, right?
Yeah. The whole phone books.
Yeah, and there's like 100 Stephanie Lees out there.
I had a friend in uni. Oh, I'm trying to think, what was her name? It's drive me crazy now.
Is it a unique name?
No, it's not at all. Oh, it's going to bother me. I'll have to try to remember. She could rip a phone book in half. That was like her party trick. So I remember she came into our residence and she did it in someone's room. And they were like, now what do I do with this book?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Hilarious.
Yeah. But so I guess people miss like the nostalgic vibe from back in the days.
But
right?
it's also like, I remember these days not so much because when I do go home now, I usually get like a SIM card or an eSIM or something like that, or like the egg that you can use for Wi-Fi. But before I would just go home and I wouldn't have a cell phone. I would have Wi-Fi connection, obviously, but like if I was out around the city, I had my phone to take pictures, but I wasn't like, okay, where do I go? What's this or that? You know, so it was kind of like a disconnect. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Don't you just wish sometimes like we would have no connection for a day?
100%.
And just
turn it off.
Yeah, and bring back the good habits.
Yeah, the weekend. I'd like weekends like that.
Right. So what about you guys? What would be that old habit that you guys miss from before smartphones? And I'm sure a lot of our loyal sweeties are in their Gen Zs. So what would be some habit that you miss from the time that you were younger?
Also, reading before I would go to bed.
Yeah.
I used to read before I went to bed a lot. It would help me go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's like...
endless scrolling,
and then that
right?
blue light or whatever's keeping me awake.
Yes. So send in your answers, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on
Bye-bye,
Monday.
everyone.
That was today's bite-sized banter. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And so today's topic is, what old habit do you miss from before smartphones? 스마트폰 이전 시절의 습관 중 그리운 것은 무엇인가요? So one interesting thing to think about at this point, guys, is that smartphones didn't just like replace those individual devices, but they also kind of replace many small habits, right? When we're feeling bored. I mean, nowadays we just instantly go to our phones. I'm sure some of you don't, but most of us do, including me, right? So it kind of replaced our habits. People like back in the days, I used to solve puzzles, or, you know, for me, I used to play those domino toppling game, if you know what I mean, right? Someone would put him up and one person would just knock him over and it would just go like domino, right? Yes, and it has affected us to our attention span as well. I know that Andrew has just mentioned about his book reading, how he used to read before going to bed. Something like that, right? I mean, for me, sometimes like I get sick of like looking at the phone screen. So what I do is I like on weekends, you know, nothing is rushing me. So I get on the bus and sometimes I put in my earbuds and just listen to music and just look at the people outside the window, right? Something like that. Or maybe if you're on a train, business trips, you guys just look out the window without looking at your phone, right? Or maybe like when you think about gathering, right? If you had to meet your friends or someone outside your house, then we had to like agree on the exact time and exact place, right? Before meeting them, right? So sometimes I would be like, okay, meet me here at 12 p.m. But then this person wouldn't arrive and I didn't have my phone. Then I would have to go up to like those places. But then if I left that area, the person might kind of lose track of where I am. So I had to just stand there waiting for hours, right? Well, I haven't waited for hours, but at least half an hour. Something like that. So let's see what our CDs are saying about today's topic. What kind of old habit you guys miss from before smartphones. And Drift Monkey Name is saying, I miss the under the table texting during class. Nowadays, that's not possible with the touch screens. I see. Wow. So you kind of hid your phone under the table and you texted your friend. Oh, that's nice, right? People used to do that all the time, right? I think the classic one is like the school trouble classic would be like passing handwritten notes in my generation, because when we didn't have phones, then like we used to just write something on the paper and pass it around. And if I'm the passer, if I had to pass that note around to someone and I got caught, that would be a detention day for everyone, right? Yes. I guess some people used to doodle, right? Instead of paying attention in class. Or some of my friends, I remember they fell asleep during class, right? With their eyes open. And I heard that in Korea, like some students even covered up their face with their textbooks, right? And they fell asleep. And teacher sometimes would go around and be like, you know, what are you doing? Right. Okay. Also, we have Kaini saying, I miss the days when people paid with cash. Nowadays, it's rare to see people using cash because mobile phone payments are so convenient, right? So true, right? It has become a habit for me to not carry around my wallet because I have my wallet, which is AKA cell phone. Yeah, but I mean, you know, people paying with cash back in the days, I think that was sometimes even better to kind of keep track of my money, because nowadays it's really hard to keep track of where your money is going, right? And also we have Sion Dunim saying, before smartphones, I actually preferred phones with buttons, the ones you could flip open and close. Of course, smartphones are great now too. Ooh, I see. Before like phones with buttons. I wonder what he means by this. The one you could flip open and close. My phone does that too. But I mean, yeah, there used to be this kind of smartphone where they had all the keys and you had to just like press onto each keys to type in your letters, right? Yeah, it was like a QWERTY type, I think, right? So I thought that was really cool. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. I know that we sometimes miss the time that we didn't have smartphones, but I mean, like over the weekend, we may start some of the habits that we used to have, right? Which are good. So anyway, with that, we're going to take a song break, and here is Falling by Chonbak.
하얗게 번지는 머릿속에다 그대를 새겨놓고 저 멀리 날아가 모든 게 보이는 두 눈을 감고서 시간을 되돌려서 감싸 좋았던 날도 이제 돌이켜보면 그저 그랬었나요? 아니란 말이에요. 멍든 가슴도 멍해진 내 마음도 다시 느낄 수만 있다면 Falling 이대로 falling for you 날 잡아줄 수 없어도 Falling 또다시 falling for you 날 감싸줄 수 없나요? 까맣게 번지는 하늘 위에서 한없이 추락하는 날 보고만 있네요. Falling 이대로 falling for you 이런 날 잡아주세요. Falling 또다시 falling for you 제발 날 감싸주세요. 한없이 추락하더라도 바닥까지 떨어져도 그댈 향해 난 falling for you 그저 그대만 보내요.
Now it's time for Screen Bites, where we learn everyday English expressions through scenes from movies and dramas. And this week, we've been looking at the movie called The Ides of March, in Korean title, King-maker. And this was released back in 2011. And today, for our final day with this film, we stay in the world of politics, reporters, and carefully shared information. And in today's scene, the characters named Paul and Ida are having a private conversation. And Paul is about to share something very important. But before he says it, he makes one thing very clear, that this is not something she can officially report. It is something he wants her to know, but not something he wants to see as a public quote. So let's see how they've actually said it in the movie. Here it goes. This is off the record. What? Franklin Thompson. Seriously? Off the record. Going through the governor, Stephen, and me. My lips are sealed. Tomorrow, I have a meeting at Thompson's house. He's going to endorse us? After I'm done talking to him. What do you think? That's huge. It's more than huge. So with this intense scene, here's today's expression. This is off the record. 이건 비공식으로 하는 이야기에요. So this is a very important expression, especially in interviews, journalism, business, and of course, politics. So when we break it down, the word record means an official record, report, or written account. So if something is on the record, it can be officially used. But if something is off the record, it's not for public use. So it means don't quote me on this, or don't report this officially. Now, in today's scene in the movie, the character named Paul says, this is off the record. So Paul repeats it as off the record to make it sound even more secretive. He's basically saying this is really not for public reporting. So now, let's practice with a few example dialogues. And here's our first one. Hey, do you know where the meeting was moved? Hey, this is off the record, but the director wants more time to prepare. Here's our second example. Hey, so what did you really think of my presentation? Off the record, the opening was great, but the ending was a little long. Here's our last example. Hey, can I quote you on that? No, this is off the record. So instead, you can also use similar expression between you and me, just between us, or maybe don't quote me on this. So coming back to today's key expression is this is off the record. It's a useful phrase when you want to share something privately, but you do not want it repeated officially. And in the movie The Ides of March, this expression fits the story perfectly. So if you guys haven't seen the movie, make sure to check it out over the weekend. And with that, we're going to wrap up today's Screen Bites, everyone. Next week, we'll return with another new movie or drama and more useful expression for everyday English. So stay tuned for this. For now, let's take a song break. And here is 네가 하면 로맨스 by K-Will featuring 다비치.
혼자였던 너를 사랑한 많은 사람 중 내가 널 갖게 돼서 행복했어 애매한 두 사람 아닌 한 사랑이 되고 이젠 다 내 거라고 믿었는데 Ring 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 여전히 바쁜 네 폰 오늘도 불이 나 아직도 넌 그 사람과 질질질질 끌면서 그저 그런 연락일 뿐이래 말 같지도 않아 그 사람과 사랑 아닌 척 사랑하는 날 사랑하는 날 네 바보는 네 바보 네 바보인가 봐 이런 게 어딨어 이런 게 어딨어 하지만 눈 감아줄게 잠시 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 나의 romance romance 오래 상처 주지 말아줘 부탁해 혼자였던 나를 사랑에 눈뜨게 만든 네가 날 선택해서 고마웠어 그래서 솔직히 많은 건 바라지 않아 단지 네 옆이면 충분했는데 Ring 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 밤낮도 없는 네 폰 내 속은 불이 나 참아야지 하면서도 빙빙빙빙 맴돌며 그저 그런 친구일 뿐이래 말 같지도 않아 그 사람과 사랑 아닌 척 사랑하는 날 사랑하는 날네 바보는 네 바보 네 바보인가 봐 이런 게 어딨어 이런 게 어딨어 하지만 눈 감아줄게 잠시 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 나의 romance romance 오래 상처 주지 말아줘 부탁해 너의 문제는 둘빼기 하나인데 이게 뭐야 답이 뭐야 왜 아직도 둘이 남았지 미만큼 네가 좋아 좋은 만큼 네가 밉다 내가 바보 같지만 사랑하니까 너를 기다려줄게 그 사람과 사랑 아닌 척 사랑하는 날 사랑하는 날왜 바보 왜 바보 왜 바보 만들어 이러지 말아줘 이러지 말아줘 더 이상 날 애타게 만들지 마 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 하는 romance romance 네가 나의 romance romance 오래 상처 주지 말아줘 부탁해 널 모두 부탁해 내게 줘 부탁해 네 전부 이제 완벽하게 내게 와줘
Welcome back to Flashback, everyone. Let's jump into those nostalgic Korean dance songs from the 90s and 2000s that instantly lift up the mood. First song that we have for you today is Champion by Psy. And this is one of those songs that instantly brings up the energy in the room and make everyone dance, right? And with this powerful beat, confidence, playful confidence, and unforgettable chorus, it feels like a song made for festivals, sports events, and any moment when you need a big boost. And of course, the singer Psy's unique style really shines here. Bold, fun, and impossible to ignore. So we're going to turn up the mood with this classic high energy track. And next up, we have 내 생의 봄날은 by Can. And this song has a completely different kind of energy. It's powerful, emotional, and full of that dramatic early 2000s rock ballad feeling. And the rough vocal tone and intense melody make it feel like someone is shouting out their life story from the heart. And it's a song that many people remember not just for its sound, but for its strong mood and unforgettable emotion. So we're going to keep the flashback mood going with these two amazing songs. And here are Champion by Psy and 내 생의 봄날은 by Ken.
진정 즐길 줄 아는 여러분이 이 나라의 챔피언입니다. 평가르지 않는 것이 숙제 소리 못 지르는 사람 오늘 술래 다같이 빙글빙글 강강 수월래 함성이 터져 메아리 퍼져 파도 타고 모두에게 퍼져 커져 아름다운 젊음이 갈라져 있던 땅덩어리 둥글게 돌고 도는 몰래 방아 인생 사나인데 가슴 펴고 화끈하게 손뼉을 치면서 노래를 하면서 이것 보소 남녀노소 좌우로 흔들어 champion 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에 미치는 네가 champion 인생 즐기는 네가 champion 네가 champion 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에 미치는 네가 champion 인생 즐기는 네가 champion 천경과 학생 서로 대립해서 지만 나인 같아 고로 열광하고 싶은 마음 같아 오늘부로 힘을 모아 합세 하나로 합체 모두 힘을 길러 젊음을 질러 자유로운 외침이 저기 높은 하늘 찔러 소리 질러 우리는 최도권 킬러 둥글게 돌고 도는 몰래 방아 인생 사람인데 똑같이 모두 어깨 동무 손뼉을 치면서 노래를 하면서 파벌 없이 성별 없이 앞뒤로 흔들어 champion 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에 미치는 네가 champion 인생 즐기는 네가 champion 네가 champion 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에 미치는 네가 champion 인생 즐기는 네가 champion bounce with me yeah check it out there's another one 질러볼까 더 크게 뛰어올라 더 높게 내일 걱정은 내일 모레 오늘을 미쳐보게 둥글게 돌고 도는 몰래 방아 인생 한방인데 바람 따라 구름 따라 손뼉을 치면서 노래를 하면서 주먹을 쫙 펴고 하늘로 아래 위로 흔들어 champion 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에 미치는 네가 champion 인생 즐기는 네가 champion 네가 소리 지르는 네가 champion 음악에
세상 돌아보며 서러움에 눈물이 나 비겁하다 욕하지마 더러운 뒷골목을 헤매고 다녀도 내 상처를 끌어안은 그대가 곁에 있어 행복했다 손길처럼 짧은 사랑 내 한 번 아낌없이 빠지려 했건만 저 하늘이 외면하는 그 순간 내 생에 먼 날은 간다 이 세상 어딜 둘러봐도 언제나 나는 혼자였고 시린 고독과 악수하며 왜 길을 걸어왔다 멋진 남자로 살고 싶어 안간힘으로 버텼는데 막다른 길에 가로막혀 비참하게 부서졌다 비겁하다 욕하지마 더러운 뒷골목을 헤매고 다녀도 내 상처를 끌어안은 그대가 곁에 있어 행복했다 촛불처럼 작은 사랑 내 한 번 아낌없이 빠지려 했거만 저 하늘이 외면하는 그 순간 내 생에 본 날은 간다 비겁하다 욕하지마 더러운 뒷골목을 헤매고 다녀도 내 상처를 끌어안은 그대가 곁에 있어 행복했다 촛불처럼 짧은 사랑 내 한 번 아낌없이 빠지려 했거나 저 하늘이 외면하는 그 순간 내 생에 본 날은 간다 무엇 하나 내 뜻대로 잡지도 가질 수도 없었던 이 세상 내 한 목숨 사랑으로 남긴 채 이제는 떠나고 싶다 바람처럼 또 그렇게
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed these two tracks from Flashback, Champion by Psy and 내 생의 봄날은 by Can. And we have Uhihi님 saying, oh, that's a cute nickname. Before smartphones came out, we had also a phone carrying around and it was called Beep, which is the pager, which could record messages from calling and recorded number. It made curiosity more than smartphone. Right? They would call people on their pager, right, to receive messages. And I heard it was like really popular in the 90s around the world, and how people used to, send those numeric slang, right? In Korea, like 빨리 8282 would be like hurry up, right? Or 천사, which is angel, something like that. Right, so thank you for sharing your message with us. Also, Travis is practicing today's screen by slang, so I'm telling you this off the record. I'm an alien. Ooh. You shouldn't say that to anybody, right? And your funky name is suggesting a drawing suggestion. Draw a picture with only our usernames. Could you guys send me your selfie so that I can draw picture of you guys. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. And Kaini is lastly saying, I think Friday songs are better than the other days. Ooh, okay. So hope that brought up your energy for today, guys. And thank you so much for spending your Friday afternoon with us. And I hope today's show gave you a little comfort and energy to your day. And for our last song, we have Work by ATEEZ. So enjoy your weekend, guys. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you on Monday live at 12:05. Shine your light.
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Yes, gotta work, so I make it purr. Give 'em whiplash when they see me earn. Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta work, so I make it purr. Gotta get that credit, get perks. Gotta work. Yo!
눈 뜨면 착착 준비되는 golden plate 이제만 도착 get late to Tokyo
지창에 밖에 고른 시계 classic time 내가 움직이면 뒤따르지 gorgeous 어딜 가도 튀어나와 breaking news 하루 종일 내 노래가 나와 radio
그냥 뜨은 춤을 추는 flamingo 허나 내 시간은 금이라서 adios
난 속에 보는 회포스테 오후 24시간 다 불사는 중 관심 없지 나 지목도 뭐는 no
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Yes, gotta focus, so I make it purr. Keep on refresh when they see me earn. Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it purr. Gotta get that credit, get perks. Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Bomb, let us shake. Gotta check, just a much pressure. Mama, bitch, the much shit.
아는 영예사 돈의 8점까지 떨고 돌면 지구촌 한가족임 나는 괜찮아 그냥 기대가요 우리 비행기를 내밀지 녀석이
Yeah, 떨려 이거 마치 잔뜩이 하늘에서 뻗어버린 시즌에 My critics on a different beat Chasing that don't want like me
속에 보내 회포스테 오후 24시간 다 불사는 중 관심 없지 나 지목도 뭐는 no
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Yes, gotta focus, so I make it purr. Keep on refresh when they see me earn. Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it purr. Gotta get that credit, get perk. Gotta work.
클라우드 틱틱톡 서둘러 지금 바빠 눈 좀 빠져줘 우린 지금 하늘 저 위로